Ahan's childhood was marked by hardship and resilience. Growing up in a small village on the outskirts of New Delhi, he learned the value of hard work at an early age. His father, Ravi, worked as a bricklayer, toiling under the scorching sun to provide for his family. From the age of 6, Ahan accompanied his father to the construction sites, where he watched in awe as Ravi skillfully laid bricks, his hands weathered and calloused from years of labor. Despite the grueling nature of their work, Ahan never complained. He understood that every brick laid meant food on the table for his family. He took pride in assisting his father, eagerly learning the trade and contributing to their meager income. But as the eldest son, the weight of responsibility rested heavily on his young shoulders. Ahan's family consisted of his parents, his 2 younger sisters, and his grandmother. Their modest home was a sanctuary amidst the chaos of the bustling city, a place where love and laughter flourished despite the challenges they faced. Ahan's mother, Meera, was the heart of the household, her gentle demeanor and unwavering optimism serving as a source of comfort for her children. As the years passed, Ahan's responsibilities grew alongside him. He watched as his sisters, Riya and Tara, blossomed into bright, ambitious young girls, eager to pursue their dreams despite the limitations of their circumstances. Ahan dreamed of a better life for his family, a life free from the constraints of poverty and hardship. One fateful day, while working at a construction site in the heart of New Delhi, Ahan stumbled upon a scratch-off card buried in the sand. Intrigued by the shiny surface glinting in the sunlight, he picked it up, his fingers trembling with excitement. He had heard stories of people winning fortunes from such cards, but he never imagined he would be so lucky. That night, as he sat on the floor of their tiny home, Ahan carefully scratched away the silver coating, his heart racing with anticipation. And there it was, in bold letters, winner, 10 million rupees. Ahan couldn't believe his eyes. It felt like a dream come true, a chance to lift his family out of poverty once and for all. With the winning ticket clutched tightly in his hand, Ahan raced to the nearest lottery store, his heart pounding with excitement. As he stood in line, surrounded by flashing lights and buzzing chatter, he felt a sense of hope unlike anything he had ever experienced before. When the clerk confirmed his win, Ahan felt a surge of elation wash over him. He was rich beyond his wildest dreams. In the days that followed, Ahan's life transformed in ways he could never have imagined. He bought the fastest car in all of New Delhi, a sleek, silver sedan that gleamed in the sunlight. He splurged on designer clothes and expensive gadgets, reveling in the luxury that money could buy. He treated his family to lavish meals and extravagant gifts, eager to share his newfound wealth with those he loved most. But as the months passed, Ahan's reckless spending began to catch up with him. He found himself surrounded by people who were drawn to his wealth, their intentions questionable at best. He was constantly bombarded with requests for money, each one more desperate than the last. And try as he might, Ahan couldn't seem to say no. Before long, the millions began to dwindle, disappearing as quickly as they had appeared. Ahan watched helplessly as his bank account dwindled to nothing, his dreams of a better life slipping through his fingers like grains of sand. He had squandered his fortune on fleeting pleasures, leaving him with nothing to show for it but regret. With his pockets empty and his pride shattered, Ahan returned to his family, tail between his legs. He was ashamed of what he had become, a cautionary tale of greed and excess. But to his surprise, his family welcomed him back with open arms, their love and forgiveness unwavering. As he resumed his work alongside his father, Ahan reflected on the lessons he had learned. He realized that true wealth wasn't measured in money or possessions, but in the bonds of family and the strength of character. He vowed to never again lose sight of what truly mattered, to cherish the simple joys of life, and to never take anything for granted. And as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the city of New Delhi, Ahan felt a sense of peace wash over him. He may have lost his fortune, but he had gained something far more valuable: wisdom, humility, and the love of those who mattered most. And as he looked ahead to the future, he knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, he would face them with courage and resilience, just as he always had.